Hello. Okay, let me wait for people to join. Yeah, sorry, I'm late by 15 minutes. Can someone comment if I'm audible? Okay, am I audible? Hi, everyone. Let's wait for one more minute. Okay, we have 350 people already on the stream. Perfect. So, am I audible? Let me see. Yes, you are audible. Perfect. Oh, we have 400 people. Good. So, sorry, I was late. So I was recording the video pieces for developers. So if you remember our last video, I said I will make a video on free Copilot, which is a free alternative for GitHub Copilot, and I was recording that video. So the video was just complete, and I was, just editing that video part, got late by 10 minutes. However, I'm here. Cool. So we have like 460 people at this point of time. Oh, already 500 people. So I'll not waste your time. I know it's too late for people in India. So I'll straight go to the point. So the point is, how is the DevOps job market? See, I will tell you one thing, straightforward, without any filter. So the market doesn't keep changing every month. Okay. So market is something that if it changes gradually. Like you will not see suddenly huge number of jobs in the market, or at the same time you will also not see a downfall of the jobs in the market. So anything is a slow curve. That is how market usually works. So from geography to geography, I will explain. If you are in India, job market is very good. Now if you trust me or if you don't trust me, I will only answer from the data point of view. In India there are a lot of open positions. If you are not able to crack the job, then that means you are doing something wrong. Okay, if you are a fresher, I can understand, because for freshers still there are less number of opportunities. But if you are an experienced person, if you have 2 years experience in non-IT, anything doesn't matter, you still have lot of opportunities. If you are in India, there is no down curve. Number of jobs have not reduced. Again, I'm talking purely from the data point of view. I see lot of subscribers who are cracking jobs. Yes, in US the job market is not that great. I thought it will I thought it will improve in the beginning of Q3 itself, but it looks like it is still taking time. Also looking at the elections that are going to come, I think it will still be a slow rise in the market in the US. So honestly, if you are in the US, yeah, so you will need to be more patient. In the meantime, just try to utilize the time well. That's all you can do. Or look for any remote jobs, or look for any freelancing jobs, right? So in the freelancing you can reduce your pay scale, and maybe you can try that. In countries like UK, where the inflation is at its peak, right? So the job market is bad. So again, I don't mean to hurt anyone, I don't mean to butter any particular part. So if you're in the UK, market is not that good. But other parts of the Europe, so this is where you have to play well. In the other parts of Europe, the market is good. So if you are in UK, try for opportunities maybe in Germany, maybe in Netherlands, maybe in any other parts of the Europe, because in parts like Germany, in parts like Netherlands, Belgium, the job market is good. I mean, comparatively, if you compare it with UK, but in UK, because of the inflation which is at its peak, so the job market is not that good there. So look for the remote jobs around the places that you are in, right? US, you can also look in Canada, right? Or if you're in the US, better you can search for freelancing opportunities or any remote job opportunities, because your pay scale in US is high. You can reduce your pay scale and you can look out for opportunities in other places. Okay, let me see anything in the comments. And one more thing, again, I'm bluntly being very honest here. So if someone is saying job market in India is down, or there is sudden rise in the market, don't trust anything. Okay, don't trust rise in the market, don't trust fall in the market. Whether I am telling you or anyone else telling you, understand why is that person communicating that way. If someone is trying to sell a paid course on DevOps, then their intention might be different. Okay, or if someone is trying to uh, sell their courses in the future, I mean that means in 1 month or 2 months. So it depends on whom you are taking the advice from, and why are they giving you that advice. So listen to everyone, but do your research. So you can easily go to LinkedIn, you can easily go to the job portals in your respective countries, and try to see how is the job market in that particular place. Okay, there are a lot of questions, I'll try to pick few. Do not try to repeat the questions, I'll definitely take the questions. Okay, in the meantime, a lot of people ask me. So, oh, there are almost 700 people on live. So yeah, I will, although there are more number of people, I will try to look at the comment section, as well as what I want to communicate is also very important. And one more thing is that a lot of people in the meanwhile ask me, should I switch to data engineering because the job market is not good, or should I switch to full stack development because the job market is not good? Then you are trying to do two things wrong. One, if you have already prepared for the DevOps jobs, okay, and if you're trying to switch to data engineering, or if you're trying to switch to full stack, one is you have to start your learning curve all over again, which is not that simple, right? If you have to start your learning curve all over again, you are going to take a lot of time. Second, the job market does not impact a specific field. It is very very rare. It might happen, but it is very very rare that a specific stream of the software development lifecycle is impacted. For example, if you see down curve in the job market, Java, full stack development, DevOps engineering, automation testing, hiring freeze will not be for a particular stream. Hiring stream can be for a particular project of the organization, but no company will say that, okay, because we have less budget, let's not hire DevOps engineers at all, or let's not hire automation testers at all. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so if there is hiring freeze, or if there is less number of jobs, again, don't try to switch your focus to change the stream immediately. It takes 6 months, it takes 8 months for you to prepare in that particular stream and again get a job in that particular thing. Instead, okay, there are more number of people looking for a particular job. How can you be better amongst them? Even if you go to Java or data engineering, there are not less number of people there. Look at any full stack job application. There are 10 times more than DevOps job applications for a full stack engineering job. Similarly, go to a data engineering job, look in LinkedIn, look for data science, look for any particular thing. There are a lot of people in every stream. So switching streams is a very bad option. Please do not think about it. Okay, I mean, unless you suddenly get interest in that particular stream, uh, you are not liking DevOps at all, you are liking full stack, or you are liking data engineering, or you're liking data science, then that's a different thing. But do not change your stream for particular jobs. Yeah, if you are a fresher, see, this question always comes to me. uh, I don't know how many times I've explained answer to this. It depends on the company. If you are a fresher, if you're applying for Google, definitely they'll ask you for DSA. But if you're joining any tier 2 company, tier 3 company, they'll not ask you DSA if you're looking for a DevOps engineering job role, right? Freshers also have opportunities. I'm not saying freshers don't have opportunities. Look at the success stories. This is why I keep posting the success stories, no other intention. Every Monday, even yesterday when I posted, you might have seen there is a success story of an intern who posted that he got two internships very recently in the DevOps job role. Why did I post it? I'm not getting anything out of it. But the only reason why I post is to help you understand that if you prepare well, there are internship opportunities, there are job opportunities. I also did a roundtable podcast with six DevOps engineers, I believe, freshers who are working in companies, MNCs. The reason for doing it is again just to help you understand that if you prepare well, you can get a job opportunity as a fresher in DevOps. And also many people ask me, should I go for cloud engineering job role as a fresher? It is something like asking if I can run without having knowledge of how to walk. How can you become a cloud engineer if you don't have fundamentals of DevOps? So if you take a service on cloud, let's take example of EKS. If you don't know what is Kubernetes, if you don't know how Kubernetes works, what can you do with EKS? If you don't know what is virtualization, what is virtual machine, what will you do with an EC2 instance? Okay, you can go to the portal, click few buttons and get EC2 instance, click few buttons and get EKS instance. Do you really think someone will take you just because you know how to use the user interface of a cloud platform? Maybe 10 years before, hiring used to be like that. Nobody is going to hire you that way. Even if you're applying for AWS cloud engineer job role, they will ask you questions on DevOps. They'll ask you how networking works, then they'll ask you how networking works on AWS. Okay, there is one question. Sir, if someone is not interested in coding or don't know coding, then can he become DevOps profile? See, coding is a very generalized question. If you are working as a DevOps engineer, you need to have knowledge of scripting. Okay, coding. What do you mean by that? Do you mean writing a full stack web application? That is not required for a DevOps profile. Do you mean using linked list? That is not required for a DevOps profile. Do you mean writing some shell scripts, Python scripts? Yes, it is required for DevOps profile. Okay. So if you are worried that you are not good at coding, it will not impact you if you learn DevOps well. Okay. Because as a DevOps engineer, your job is to automate the stages of software development lifecycle. Your job is to write some shell scripts, some Python scripts, or to reduce the cloud cost of your organization. Again, you will write some Python scripts to monitor which are the stale resources, something like that. So you will still write some code, but it is not how full stack developers write. So you will not be using extensive frameworks. For example, you will not be using Spring Boot, or you will not be using Django in Python, but you will still use Python to write some scripts. Okay, you don't need to learn DSA if you want to become a DevOps engineer. I think end of the day, people are worried about that. Do I need to know extensive coding to become a DevOps engineer? No, it's not required. I hope your question is answered. Then we have a question from Akshay. 8.5 years of experience in total, working as SRE since 2.2 years. Great. Got a mixture. of little bit of experience in API gateway memcached. Okay, API GE in current job. What is API GE? I'm not sure. Sorry, but let's see. SRE is so diverse. Yes. Confused how to switch from here. How should I start preparation? Got it. See, again, why a lot of SRE engineers worry about switching to DevOps is because SRE is a bit hectic role. So you have production calls, you have shifts in SRE, you have on-call support. That's why if anyone wants to become a site reliability engineer, I keep telling them understand that you are subscribing to these things. That is night shifts, on-call, rotation, uh, production issues, because end of the day you are SRE engineer, site reliability engineer, who is making sure that the site means the applications or the complete system is available and reliable. So that's why a lot of SRE engineers are worried about, how would I do it once I reach to a certain point of my career where I have family responsibilities. I might not be able to continue in SRE. So people think about DevOps. Good, no worries, everyone has their priorities. Now, how do you switch? Switching from SRE to DevOps is not at all a big thing, because you already know about monitoring, you already know about observability, you know things like load balancing, API gateway. You already have knowledge of programming because you are a SRE engineer. You might be writing a lot of scripts, automation. So now you need to start thinking like a DevOps engineer. Okay, whenever you are applying for DevOps engineering job roles, you can start saying that along with the SRA thing, I also used to take care of DevOps activities. Like what? Like infrastructure creation using Terraform. And as a SRA engineer, I also used to take care of DevOps activities where we used to manage Kubernetes clusters. We used to deploy applications on the Kubernetes cluster. I'm sure as a SRA engineer, you have knowledge of that. Now, talking about learning, showcasing DevOps experience as a SRE engineer is not at all a big thing. But the main thing is about learning. How do you learn Terraform? How do you learn Ansible? How do you learn AWS? How do you learn Kubernetes from DevOps point of view? For that, we have structured playlists, right? If you are a new subscriber of the channel, we have something called Date playlist, DATE, which is DevOps Zero to Hero. Start with that. There are 50 videos. Then we have AWS Zero to Hero or Azure Zero to Hero. So you can pick up any of the AWS or Azure. Then we have Terraform Zero to Hero, which is TE. Again, you will learn Terraform right from the basics in that playlist. Finally, if you complete all of these things, we have Python for DevOps and real-time DevOps projects. On the channel you can see I have been doing end-to-end DevOps projects, right? Just that you people can update those things in your resume. This is the roadmap. Whether you are non-IT, whether you are IT, whether you are SRE engineer, whether you are QE engineer, everyone has to go through the same roadmap, because that's why it's called a roadmap, right? Everyone goes through the same road to reach the destination. Doesn't matter where are you starting from, you have to take that starting point, you have to take that end point. Only then you will reach to the destination. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I'm looking bit tired, because after office hours I immediately jumped on to record the pieces video, which is free copilot alternative to GitHub. It's amazing. You'll be surprised when the video is released, because it can improve the productivity two times, three times. I mean, from the security point of view, also, it can talk to the local LLMs. I've shown everything in the video, just 20-25 minutes video, but it took me almost 4 to 5 hours to record and edit. I'll upload that soon. Uh, because of that, again, it got delayed. That's why I came live late. Okay. Will a non IT person of 7 years experience can move into DevOps, or will they get a job by preparing your videos on the and have AWS certificates? For sure, it's definitely possible, but you need to put the effort. Nothing happens, like no magic will happen just because you are watching my videos. Okay, or you are taking a paid course. The videos and paid course, will give you a clear understanding. But imagine people following the videos just directly go to the interview. They'll ask you some scenario based questions. How will you get that? Practice. So someone posted on Slack today, on the members only Slack, that it took them 2 weeks to implement DevOpsified project. I did some 3 hours video and uploaded last week. It took them 2 weeks to implement, even after learning DevOps from my channel. Why? Because when they are doing that end-to-end project, they were running into a lot of issues. And while they're running into issues, each day they were trying to fix something. I mean, the person, he was trying to fix something. End of the day, it took 2 weeks for him. But he messaged me that, okay, like after 2 weeks, I've completed it. Now I'm very confident that I can move ahead and do another end-to-end project. Now, if that person goes to the interviews, he will have that edge over you, right? Overview, that person they will have the edge, because along with learning they have also done the practical thing. So people get jobs because of these things, not only the learning. First you need to complete the structural learning, then as much as practical that you keep doing, it will improve your chances of getting the jobs. Now, reason why I keep doing end-to-end projects on the channel, because even I want to keep myself updated. I want to also do a lot of hands-on so that I don't forget the things. Along with that, if I am doing, you will be inspired. So you will also keep doing. Okay. Okay, somebody just asked, is it possible to join a DevOps engineer as a fresher? See, this person has posted, I have 2 years of experience in Monstack, but from July I joined as a DevOps engineer as fresher. So he has reduced his experience and joined as a fresher. It's a self decision. It's actually not needed. You can join as 2 years experience itself. But somebody asked the question, is it possible to join DevOps engineer as a fresher? It's definitely possible. And now, talking about your decision, is it right or wrong? You can only answer that. Are you still enjoying working as a DevOps engineer? If you're not enjoying, were you enjoying before when you were working as a Munstack developer? Then you have taken the wrong decision. Were you not enjoying before and enjoying now? Then you have taken the right decision. I can only tell you DevOps has a bright future. If you're liking it, definitely you can continue. Okay, what roadmap should I take to move to DevOps after 14 years of experience in VM virtualization? Which company should I target? Roadmap, I just explained. Take the same roadmap. DATE on the channel. DevOps Zero to Hero, AWS or Azure Zero to Hero, Terraform Zero to Hero. Finally, go with Python for DevOps. You will be very well equipped with all the things that are required for a job. Only thing is you have to keep doing the practicals. Now, which company should I target? Why you want to target only few companies? Why not target everything? Doesn't matter, right? You have 14 years experience in the industry. You have learned DevOps. You will showcase some years of experience in the DevOps. Why don't you target every company? There is no restriction for that. You can target startups, you can target MNCs, you can target anything. Just don't put fake experience. That's it. I mean, fake experience for you definitely not needed because you have 14 years of experience. So in your case, it's not applicable, but I'm generally talking for everyone. You can target every company, Kabir Khan. Please don't think like that. You have mentioned earlier people in US can apply in Canada. How is the market there? I mean, I keep talking to some subscribers. They tell me that it is better in Canada. But of course, I'm in India, so my information might not be 100% accurate. But the knowledge that I have, job market in Canada is told to be better than in the US at this point of time. Please correct me if I'm wrong. People in Canada, somebody can comment if I'm wrong. Same with me. Okay. Okay. Again, People waste a lot of days, hours in preparing what is this ATS friendly resume. Talk to any recruiter. Don't waste your time on ATS based resumes. You know, if you look at the softwares used by the organizations, ATS is only used by majority of the companies to just take your details and fill those details on the company portals. I'll give you one example. If you go to Google, try to apply for a job. There are some hundreds of fields. It will take some 20-30 minutes for you to fill everything for your job application. Now imagine if 100 profiles are coming to a recruiter, 100 into 20 minutes, some 2000 minutes, right? Which is almost like 10 days. Do you think a recruiter at Google will sit for 10 days and apply your 20-30 job profiles? Only 20-30. I'm just giving a basic example. Imagine if 200 job applications are there. It is 20,000 hours. So this is where people use ATS. ATS is used because ATS can read your resume, it can take the details and update the details on your behalf on the company portal. Okay, so what is ATS friendly resume? A resume where the details can be easily understood. Now many people keep spreading this misinformation that if you don't prepare a ATS friendly resume, there is a ATS software which will reject your resume. It doesn't work like that. When you're sending your profile, most of the times, I'm talking about 90% of the companies, only 10% of the companies have that super automation. Other 90% of the companies, your profile goes to the recruiter only, and that recruiter will look at your profile. If he or she likes your profile, they will send that profile to the ATS. Now ATS is only doing the job of reading to your profile and updating the details in the company portal, because if the recruiter is doing it, recruiter will take ages of time. Even like if you're taking 200 profiles for one job description, imagine recruiter will sit 100 days only updating the details on the company portal. That's why ATS is used by a lot of companies. So please don't waste your time just preparing ATS friendly resumes. 100 ATS score, 80 ATS score, 90 ATS score. Personally, I have never even validated my resume against ATS. Only time that I did is when I prepared a resume on the YouTube channel for our subscribers. Only that time I used ATS to validate the score. But honestly, it is not required. Don't waste your time. I've explained why ATS is used, right? Majority of the companies, if you don't believe me, ask any recruiters. Hi Abhishek, completed hero to zero, okay? Zero to hero. DevOps, Python, and AWS. Good candidate on big MNC release management. Please suggest me here regarding switch because not 100% confident on the hands-on. Yeah. So to become confident and to be very be ready for the interviews, just take our DevOpsified projects. There are two DevOpsified projects I uploaded in the last 1 month. Even if you complete those two projects, trust me, you will be 200% confident. Just do those two projects. You will become 200% confident on the interviews, and you will be ready for the interviews, because while doing those projects, you will spend 1 to 2 weeks just fixing the issues. That is how you can get the confidence, right? It doesn't matter. You don't only have to do from my channel. You can do from anywhere on the internet, but doing the projects, you will get a lot of hands on. Even that is how I keep myself updated. I do a lot of hands on. If I am learning something new, even today when I'm learning about I mean last week when I tried pieces for developers for the first time, I also did the hands on, because I have to install OS server, and I have to learn about developer productivity, what kind of tools are available in the market, how this particular thing is better. only then I can make a video for you on the channel. So if I am making a video, even I am doing a lot of hands on. That way I am keeping updated myself, and by teaching, if some of you are benefited, you are also keeping yourself updated. Okay, let me, yeah, MLOps series, it will take time. I will tell you why. Because to prepare that complete groundwork, sorry, to prepare that complete groundwork, as I told you, I'm not a MLOps engineer. I have been learning it from last 4 to 5 months. So I have to prepare, I have to do the projects, I have to completely be very confident. Only then I will do the MLOps series, which will take little less time, not the amount of time, not like 3 months, 4 months, but it is taking some time because I'm exploring all the tools, I'm preparing some projects, I'm learning. Along with that, I'm also preparing the content. Once I'm ready, I will announce on the channel. In the meanwhile, we are going to do a observability playlist monitoring, where I will cover the complete monitoring and observability, logging, tracing metrics, which will help DevOps engineers and SRE engineers. It is going to be a very good playlist. Please wait for the monitoring playlist, then we will go for MLOps. But we will definitely do MLOps. Um, Recently also I did a video covering top 10 MLOps tools, right? Out of those 10, trust me, I have tried 8 tools, and I did hands on like one simple project on all those 8 tools. So that is how I'm learning. And once I have the complete picture, roadmap, notes, everything, I will do the MLOps series as well. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. Yeah, the scope of MLOps is good, but not every company will have ML engineers, right? So not every company will require MLOps. So if you compare MLOps with DevOps, at least for the next 5 years, you will see DevOps openings much, much, much more than MLOps, because not every company will develop models. Why will every company develop a model, right? Yeah, just explain about the MLOps series. Let me see if we have any more questions. No, no, it doesn't work. Only learning Docker and Kubernetes, it will not work. Future of Golang for the application development, microservice development, or DevOps. For DevOps, it's still a niche skill, because again, not every company wants to extend their Kubernetes clusters with the custom resource development, uh, custom resource definitions, right? So not every company requires you to uh, develop a Kubernetes controller, a Kubernetes operator. So that's why still Golang is a niche skill, that is a not mandatory skill for DevOps engineers. But from the application development point of view, yes, people are using Golang for the microservices, because the multi-threading concept of Golang is very powerful. The Go routines. I don't think you can get entry level jobs for cloud engineers. I don't know. Every day people post about, should I go for cloud engineer as a fresher? I can't even explain how is that possible, because I don't know how is that possible. If you don't know what is Kubernetes, how can you learn and understand EKS, and how can you design a solution on EKS for your organization? Practically impossible. So if you find any entry level jobs for cloud engineers, please share that with me, because I also want to understand how is that possible. Uh, Honestly, I think it is no. If I have to hire a cloud engineer, I will see if they have DevOps experience or not. Only then I can hire a cloud engineer. Right now, I'm not available on TopMate because I'm very busy with work and YouTube. If I open slots on TopMate, I'll definitely let you know. Sir, as a fresher, I'm so confused. Only DevOps? See, Anant, first of all, why did you choose DevOps? Is it because you are not good at programming, or is it because you are liking DevOps, or you like DevOps? If the first one is true, like you hate programming, so you wanted to find another alternative, and you randomly came across DevOps, you don't like it, but still you are continuing, then you will be confused. Instead, if you actually like DevOps, if you like the concept of DevOps, right? If you, let's say, understand how to work as a DevOps engineer, what do they do on a day-to-day basis? What kind of projects do they work on? What exactly they bring to the software development lifecycle? Then you will not be confused. Okay, I can understand. As a fresher, you might be getting less number of calls. If that is the problem, please stay focused. I hope things will get a, things will get better soon. As a fresher, people are finding difficult in the full stack also. Go to any full stack development YouTube channel, you will see hundreds of comments, people saying there are no jobs for the full stack developers in the fresher role, right? Similarly DevOps, similarly data engineering. So unfortunate for the freshers that the market is not good for them. So please be patient. I hope the market gets better for you. Okay, let's take any latest comments. Technically, how much difficult is AWS and Azure? Different. Sir, posting in LinkedIn, how should it be often? Please guide on this, sir. Hi, Ganesh. Uh, it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to post every day. Even if you just try to maintain a frequency, okay? The frequency should come from your learning. It's not that I have to post every 2 days on LinkedIn. Keep a frequency of your learning. That is, every 2 days, I will try to learn something. And end of the day, I will try to post on LinkedIn about my learnings, because learning in public has become a thing in 2024. That is how you plan it. Don't plan it the other way around, that every 2 days I have to post in LinkedIn. So even though I don't prepare anything, I'll just randomly post something on LinkedIn. I'll copy paste someone else's post and post it on LinkedIn. That's not the right thing. Prepare a strategy that, okay, every 3 days, weekly twice, I'll post on LinkedIn, and I will learn these things, and I'll keep updating stuff. So a particular frequency, end of the day, to answer your question, frequency is important. That is, weekly if you want to post twice, fine. Weekly if you want to post even once, that is fine. But make sure whatever you are posting adds a value to your LinkedIn profile. It should not be anything random, like you're posting about Bangalore climate, you're posting about elections in India, you're posting about something else. Instead, at least post one thing a week which is talking about some problem of Kubernetes. How did you come across that problem? How did you solve that problem? Or you learned something from uh, a problem statement from Abhishek's channel, like an end-to-end DevOps project, and you have completed it. You feel that you have gained some knowledge. How did you implement it? What problems you have faced? uh, a architecture design of your own, explaining what you have implemented. This is how you have to do. Okay, we have a new member of the channel. Why do you become a member of the channel, right? Member of the channel is basically because there are almost like 3 lakh subscribers on the channel, 3.3 something. Definitely, if I create a Telegram group, it is spammed. I mean, I've already seen that. I've created a Telegram channel before, it is completely spammed. So what we are trying to do is, if anyone has doubts while learning, and it is kept at a price of 199 rupees per month, because I want to make sure that only right people join the group. If you are investing 199 rupees, only invest if you are learning and if you want to ask some doubts. The doubt should be the projects that you're doing. Abhishek, I'm not able to connect to this EC2 instance because I'm using, let's say, mobile extern and I'm facing some issue. Yes, we will help you in that group. Or let's say, Abhishek, I'm doing this project on the channel, not only from my channel, any other place, but with proper details and explaining, Abhishek, this is a problem that I'm facing because of this reason. Can you help? So we will help on that channel. But do not just join the channel by not learning. It will not help you. So this is the whole purpose of the members only channel. We are trying to help people. 199 rupees per month is only for is kept only because we want to identify the right people and try to help that people, because they'll take it serious. Learning is taken serious. I'm not insisting anyone to join. It's not mandatory. The videos are completely free. Members don't get anything more compared to the regular viewers. Only thing is we help members with respect to the doubts, and in future, if there are some live streams or videos, there might be dedicated to members, but at this point of time there is nothing. Right, I hope the members thing is clarified, because again people ask like, why should I take the membership? What is it doing? Are you giving anything extra, or the job placements only from the members? No, only for the doubts clarification while learning. If you have any questions, you can get help on the members only Slack channel. Also, meanwhile, just wanted to ask, how many of you watched that GitHub Copilot video where I have generated code uh, writing 100 lines of shell script in 2 minutes? Please keep watching such kind of videos, because developer productivity. The term developer productivity does not mean only developer. DevOps, IT, QE, anyone. It's a persona of DevOps developer. So it is very very important in 2024. Those tools, I will keep making such videos like this week. I'll also upload pieces for developers. Those tools are very important because they are improving the efficiency of the software engineers. AI tools are, it's like AI pair programming, where software engineers are working along with this AI tools so that they can do 10 days work in 2 days. Efficient developers, top developers are already doing it. Unfortunately, people in the service based companies, unfortunately people working in small organizations, they are not getting aware of these things. They're still imagining that AI has not entered into the world of software engineering. Software engineers are using these extensions. There are free extensions, there are paid extensions, but using these extensions, your work life can become very very easy. Best example, the shell script that I've written, I just wrote in 2 minutes in the video, which can take almost 4 to 5 hours or even one day if you don't use AI. So please keep watching videos related to developer productivity. It's very important. Okay. Is it good way to implement CI wherein each stage we use Docker image instead of manually installing? Yeah, yeah, it's good. No problem. It's actually better also. Companies to hire freshers and train them, very rare. Like, I mean, unless you are joining a service based company, um, I think it's rare. Okay, watch the, some people are commenting that they have watched. Great. Thanks, Sai. 1 year experience in TCS, now doing DevOps internship, but I have 1 year 4 months gap in between. Want to switch company, need your advice. you're already doing internship, right? So the best advice is try to convert that internship, try to you know work well in the internship role, and make sure your role gets converted in the same organization. That way your career gap is not impacted, right? It's it's a very simple thing to do. Make sure you reach the expectations of your manager. Ask them, what else should I do to get this role converted to a full time. I think that's the best thing that you can do. Technically, how much different AWS DevOps and Azure do they use? Completely different set of tools. See, Azure DevOps, actually Azure DevOps word is little bit confusing because they also have a platform called as Azure DevOps, and there is a job designation called Azure DevOps. So people get confused. Azure DevOps platform is developed by the Azure, where they have CI/CD solution, they have the project management, project tracking, and things related to CI/CD mostly are in the Azure DevOps platform. Now there is a designation or a role called Azure DevOps, where that means DevOps engineers who are working on the Azure cloud. So if you are a DevOps engineer working on the AWS cloud versus DevOps engineer working on the Azure cloud, your roles and responsibilities will be the same. They'll not be much different. Only thing is the terms keep changing. There you call VPC, here you call VNet, right? Probably there you call AKS, here you call EKS. Things change, but the concepts will still remain the same. So if you are a AWS DevOps engineer planning to switch to Azure DevOps engineer, it will not be that difficult. You can definitely do it. You can watch my Azure Zero to Hero playlist. It will give you a very good idea. Balaji, hello Anna. I got an internship with 15K stipend in the cloud domain, but currently working in Oracle as 3.5. Is it good to join Cloud Intern with less stipend as Oracle support with 3.5 LPA? See, my suggestion is don't reduce your salary. It's my suggestion unless you want to desperately do it. Okay, because wait for some more time. If you got one internship job role, that means you are already learning, you have good skills. Wait for more time and try to get more than 3.5 lpa. You have 3.5, try for 5 lpa. Okay, don't go for 15K stipend. Again, I don't know your situation completely, but if I am in your place, that is what I would do. Bro, which programming language should I learn first? I'm DevOps aspirant. I'm from networking domain. Java or JS or Python? Go for Python. Okay, because as a DevOps engineer, we use Python. We will not use Java. Okay, DevOps engineers don't use Java because it's not a uh, programming language, or it's not a language that is designed for automation, right? Or even JavaScript. They are not designed for automation. Whereas Python we use on our day-to-day life. Even before Python, try to focus on shell scripting. Okay, start with shell scripting, then go for Python. This has to be your order. Okay, okay, we will do last 15 minutes, and it's already late, so let's see if we have any interesting questions. Yeah, I think meanwhile I also have a good news to share that uh, our channel got selected in the top mate creator award. Thanks everyone for voting. We have topped 5 categories, so we are first in 5 categories, and we won that. um, End of the day, I don't think they can give us award in the 5 categories. So they might ask us to choose one category and give that award. But thanks everyone for voting. Because of you, uh, we moved to the first place in five different categories. Bro, I'm on day 14 of DevOps Zero to Hero. Advice for me: keep learning, bro. That's the that's the advice. See, many people might feel that learning is difficult, learning is boring. Abhishek, it's easy to say that keep learning, but understand one thing: if you really like it, it's not that difficult. I'm doing my day-to-day job. After that, I'm posting the videos. Today, after my job, I did the pieces for developers video. I edited it. Now I am live only because I'm very passionate about it. Right? Okay. I don't work like this every day. It's one day I work like this, and other days I might be little free compared to the hectic day. But if you like it, you'll not find it difficult. I'm not finding it difficult to be on this live stream and talk to you after a very hectic day because I'm enjoying it. So if you enjoy, you will keep practicing, you will keep learning. It's not difficult. Please build that passion. Mhm. Any, what is this? Any winner for top mate giveaway? Haha. Oh yeah. Um, I'm going to announce it soon. We are going to do the comment picker. um, I think we will do it this week, and I'm going to announce the winners for the top mate. I did a video last week, and I asked people to comment on it so that I can give two giveaways. I will do that comment picker tomorrow, and I will announce that on the channel. So two lucky winners will get a free session. Um, yeah, thanks for reminding. I already have it on my notes, but I will do it tomorrow. So you will see two top mate winners, and I'll post that on the community tab. So they can reach out to me on the email and they can claim that. Yeah, yeah, sure. You can give internal interviews for sure. Tips for transition. Same thing, right? Like I told, roadmap is same for everyone. So no special tips. You are already working as a support engineer. So you will have some experience dealing with the applications, dealing with the teams, talking to people. So just carry forward that experience, and even during the interviews, try to showcase some of your support experience as a DevOps engineer experience. Yeah, there is no problem. You can mention non-IT experience in the resume. Okay, good idea to switch to DevOps after 14 years of experience in QA. I can tell you the future of DevOps is good. Okay, do you want to take that risk or not? It's totally up to you, Murli. But the future of DevOps and cloud is good. It will be good at least for the next 5 years. If you are in the manual testing role, I think you should definitely move out of it. Look at automation testing or streams like DevOps, which are emerging. Uh, which have a good future. So, do you want to take that risk? Go ahead, get into DevOps. It's very good. Otherwise, probably you should look at automation testing. You have 14 years of experience, more than me. So, I'm sure you have better understanding of how IT functions. But that would be my piece of advice. Market for DevOps is good. Akshay Sahadevan, thanks. Hello, Bhaiya. I'm a fresher. Got job into TCS. What should I do to grow my career? So, Ashraf, I also started my career in TCS. So, glad to meet you that you also have started your career in TCS. It's not difficult to grow your career from a service based company. What you can do is spend some time, understand the processes, understand how SDLC works, right? And then what you should do is keep a target for yourself. After 2 years, 2.5 years, I want to get into a product based company. I want to learn this particular tech stack, and from there you can definitely do it. Not at all difficult. Is Linux very important? Yes, because 95% of production systems learn on Linux today, right? They run on Linux. All the applications that you're using on your mobile, like Instagram, they're all deployed on the Linux servers in production. So it is very important to learn. You should understand Linux, but you don't have to learn what is a RAID in Linux, right? You don't have to understand how the racks are set up. Those days are gone. Yeah, DevOps की Power BI added advantage है तो जानना. That means Sai is asking, if you are a DevOps engineer, will Power BI be an added advantage? Very small part. It comes in the observability part, just for the dashboard and reporting. It will not be a very big added advantage, but you can showcase that experience as part of your monitoring and observability. Sai, to answer your question, very less. Okay, it's 12:15 and we have 400 people on the live stream. Thank you for the energy that you people are showing. I know SQL, bro. Can you suggest me what can you do in what can you do? What can you do? I think you're asking what I can do in Azure. It's okay. It's good if you know SQL, but you need to prepare other things. Like that's why I was talking about the roadmap, right? Follow the roadmap, DATE roadmap, and learn everything in it. What is open tofu? It's open tofu. Can you explain, please? Sure. We will make a video on that. Um, it's related to infrastructure as code. You people might have known about the Terraform issue. So it's a private fork of Terraform or a public fork of Terraform, from where people have started developing that open fork of Terraform and people started using it. Sure, I will make a video on that. AWS DevOps or Azure DevOps. Both are good. It depends on your region. If you are in India, uh, both of them have equal opportunities. AWS has little more, but from learning point of view, I would suggest AWS DevOps because the resources are good. Lot of knowledge bases. There's a huge knowledge base for AWS DevOps. If you are stuck somewhere, there are so many people to help, so many videos, so many posts, uh, blogs. So I would recommend AWS DevOps from the learning point of view. If you're completely newbie, I'll recommend AWS DevOps. Okay, please start SRE related videos. Yeah, that is what I'm doing next, right? So I want to do observability monitoring zero to hero video. So perfect. SRE videos are coming. Okay, I think we can conclude the live stream here. We will do more live sessions. Every week I do a live session, so we will continue it. If someone did not get a chance or your question is not answered, don't worry, I will try to answer in the next live stream, or do post it on any YouTube video that you like on my channel. I will look at all the comments. So even if you post on a video that is 1 year old, don't worry, I can look at your question. If it is valid, I'll reply to the question. Thank you so much. See you all in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.